Welcome back to The Local Show, a service of Gettys Federal Savings and Loan and Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
And we're back into it and back at it again. Welcome to The Local Show. Steve, I had something to tell you about foods and grilling and all that kind of stuff, and I can't remember what it was. What are you looking at?
Oh, nothing.
You're playing with your friend.
I need that.
No, I
need that.
I have a little meme maker.
Oh, the meme maker. Yes,
that
you
gets
do.
me in trouble sometimes.
Yes.
So
you got to watch that. You got to be on the right side of the political aisle to use those
yes.
things.
So I was talking to the Italians in the room a little bit here, and probably being slightly inappropriate.
Well, why don't you talk to the entire audience and tell them why they should go to Gettys Federal Savings and Loan?
I have no idea, Tom. Yes, I do.
They're local, of course.
Oh,
we know that.
My gosh, if you're going to the fair, you're going to swing by Gettys over there.
Yeah.
Right? And their loans are local. People are still doing residential stuff. They're still able to buy homes, just not as many. And Joe will talk about that. And there's not as many out there. They're not selling in 5 seconds. And
we've got Brian Dumond on later in the show.
We'll talk to Brian about that. But a lot of people are parking money. The CD rates are really higher, a lot higher now. So people can save money, get a decent return. But I still am confused to know why people would go to some faraway lending source that is probably no bargain when you can have a face-to-face conversation over at Gettys.
Right.
So GettysFederalSavingsAndLoan.com, Tom.
Yes, and thank you for having me put maple syrup in my coffee.
Yes.
Because that tastes really good.
Isn't that great?
I'm going to go out and get another cup when we get done with Joe here.
That was actually maple bourbon.
Oh, was it?
No, just kidding.
Because that might be something I would do every day. Yeah. Yes. All right, right now it's our pleasure to bring on Joe Scripa. He's the owner of the Scripa Group, ScripaGroup.com. There's no K in there. That's a hard C. So SCRIPA Group.com. We were up in Brewerton the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we went up to Brewerton. We passed the office.
Yep.
We got a nice little office
right
up there.
off the exit, 81 at Miller Road and
I remember when there was nothing there. And then
Bartell Road.
Oh, Sam's Lakeside was there. Remember that?
Sam's Lakeside was directly across the street. Our office was the Brewerton Bait Shop.
Oh, no,
I was just going there.
Go there when I was a kid.
Brewerton Bait Shop was the one next to it, though, wasn't it?
No, that's our building. Is
the whole
it was
thing.
the Brewerton Bait Shop.
Wow. And then if you're really old, like Tom, the Brewerton Bait Shop moved from right by the bridge. It actually was right in town in the 70s.
Yes.
And then moved over to where you are.
Yep.
Yeah,
there was no front doors on the place. You go in the back door.
Yeah.
Now it's beautiful up there. We've come to really love our community.
Yeah, it's very
everybody.
nice.
I think I've had my office we've been around town, Cicero, different locations, and we used to move from property to property as property managers because we would want to be on site.
Sure.
And since we moved to Brewerton, which is about just shy of 7 years now, I've never had so many people say, I see your office. I can't believe how busy it is, actually.
Yeah, it's a busy thoroughfare now, And very, very nice area. We had gone out to a place that I guess Steve goes, and I didn't know this, but we'll give a shout out to the Wild Horse over there on the river.
Oh, yeah.
The restaurant.
Yeah, no, great.
Yeah, that place is nice. I didn't even know the owner or anything. Usually I know owners and all that stuff because of what we do. I don't know who owns it.
Yeah, it's not.
It's nice.
It's not the classy. It's not that high end.
Oh yeah,
It's a bar and grill.
Yeah,
right. And
good food.
it's
You're not
good
putting
food.
a suit on.
We pull up in the boat there.
Yeah.
We've done that, or the car. We've done it both
Plenty of
ways. We're like,
docks
you want to get something to eat, and we like that.
You know what's exciting with the whole Micron thing and Ryan?
Is that going to happen?
Oh my God! There was
People
bets.
keep asking.
Yesterday there was bets on a couple of our ads that went on to Facebook or Facebook Marketplace. People were betting against it, so I'd be willing to lay down money. At any rate, Ryan McMahon's talked about, and our local legislature, Tim Burtis. I know there's some things going on up there with the future hamlet of Brewerton, which is so wonderful because I don't know if you guys have seen, there's one building that's been recently renovated. It looks wonderful.
Which one? Where's that?
Just north of Bartell Road. It's on the right-hand side. They just renovated
near the
facade.
golf course? They had that,
no, right near the water. Right
near the water.
You go
Okay,
over the
gotcha.
bridge, right where our little village.
Yeah.
And I think the county's going to sponsor some dollars to go into the community, creating a hamlet, sidewalks, make it very walkable.
It's very
in our
nice
waterfront, those piers over there,
beautiful,
are gorgeous.
They're gorgeous.
How big is the footprint going to be? Because Micron, the elephant in the room is Micron.
Sure.
I mean,
the hamlet is literally, I think it's almost literally Bartell Road to just right to the bridge. That's the hamlet.
Right.
Which is quaint. It's, if you think about it, Skaneateles, it's Cazenovia. It's that type of thing. Right. It's that type of thing. Yeah.
Right.
Which I love. I think it's great. Brewerton, I think, is underutilized. We got such great waterway up there.
Absolutely.
We got great small businesses. Our next door, I'll plug my next door neighbor, the Brewer Union Cafe. People
I wondered what that was about.
Very unique.
Good? Very unique. It's very different. Mm-hmm. It's a quasi diner, but the food is very different.
Yeah, Tom, it is special. You go in there and there's no menu item that seems like you've ever had it before.
Right.
And but the food
is amazing,
and it's fresh and remarkable, right?
Yep. And when you go down Route 11, so you're heading south, right?
Yep.
Remember there was that restaurant that was over there, that steakhouse.
D's
or what?
DG's.
Yeah. That went out. And
under renovation. I'm not sure who's doing it, but
somebody should take that over again.
No, it's going to happen, and that is literally. That area is a mile or two to the backside, or maybe future side entrance of Micron. And you start talking about Micron. Everybody's saying, "Is it going to happen?" Of course, it's going to happen. Yeah. We're going to get phase 1. We're going to get phase 2. Who knows what happens from there? Mm-hmm. But there's definitely changes happening due to it. What we're seeing is, I was just telling you guys, apartments everywhere.
Yeah.
And I can only speak to the projects. I can't name them right now, but we have 3 major housing developments coming, which would be townhome communities to apartment buildings.
Right.
In great locations, Cicero, Clay, that type of thing, where, let's say, the 60-somethings, or, if you're in that third quarter and you want to get out of your single-family 2,500 square foot house.
Sure.
And get into.
Stop looking at me. That's what I did, right? We scaled down our house.
You're an old guy. You accuse Tom of being an old guy, but it's really you.
We went from a house 2,800 square foot and all of the things, and we're in apartments now, which we love, but some of those communities that have all of those things.
Well, they're going to have to, and they're going to have just regular houses too. Communities.
So right now, what I'll say about real estate, if you're feeling like it's time to sell, there's never been a better time, and we got a great staff. Kelly, your wife, right? Yeah. Kelly's on staff. Alec, my son, Nikki Bronner, Amber Perkins, Gordon Waltz. We got a good team. And, we'll guide, advise, and direct.
But that's true on the residential side. But on the commercial side, because, those big Scripa signs are so commercially and residential, you can kind of tie them together.
We do. We tie them together. I do a lot of the commercial work, and I've got a small team. And then inside of that team, we do residential. Sure. But it's a great time to sell. People aren't putting their houses on the market. Great time to get the most money you've ever gotten, and we can help people
because of the limited inventory.
Yeah, because of the limited inventory.
But if someone's thinking commercial property,
absolutely, we've got it everywhere. Whether you're a brand new business, a small business, want to be in a business incubator, we have all that to 50, 60, 70, 80,000 square foot warehouses.
That's wonderful. Yeah. I think it's going to be an exciting time. It might be we're kind of like in a dip right now, but then things are going to start to explode here.
Yeah, it is. It's stewing. It's stewing right now.
It's bubbling
So your
over.
phone still works at 452-1200?
452-1200.
So if they want to say, I'm thinking or buying, selling, I'm looking to, so they can get a hold of you, Scripa Group.
100%, no pressure. If they just want to have a conversation, we'll talk real estate anytime.
Excellent. ScripaGroup.com. That's Joe Scripa right there. Thank you very much, Joe.
Thank you.
All right. Guy Hart Jr. is coming up next. We're going to learn all about what he's doing with Lakeshore Country Club and the mall. And Steve's going to try and say Great Nothing Mall about 100 times.
And I'm going to get slapped back, which I'm glad there's something happening.
All right. Guy Hart Jr. coming up next on The Local Show on 570 WSYR.